Well, hello and welcome to my channel. If you're a regular subscriber, regular viewer, good to see you again. If this is your first time watching my channel, well, you're very, very welcome. My name is William Caulfield and I'm known as the Travelling Comic here on YouTube, simply because I travel the world as a comedian, performing on cruise ships all over the world. I'm on a Seabourn ship at the moment, and what this video is going to be is a walk through Seabourn Sojourn. If this is a ship that you have been on before and you just want to remember it, enjoy the video. If Seabourn Sojourn is a ship that you're considering booking and you want to see what it's really like inside, well, then this is definitely the video for you to keep watching. Or if you're just interested in cruise ships, this should be right up your street as well. I'm going to take you from the bottom of the ship to the top of the ship. And the reason I'm starting at the bottom is because the bottom is deck 4, where my cabin is, or my suite, or my stateroom, whatever you want to call it. Down on deck 3 is the deck for the tender boats where you would go ashore if you're at anchor, and it's also the medical centre. We don't need to go down there ever, I hope. So I'll start on deck 4 and I'll take you right through the ship. And I suppose the best place to start is the room that I'm in. I'll let you see what a guest entertainer cabin is like on board Seabourn Sojourn. There are far, far, far more luxurious suites, I'm sure, for the paying guests, but I definitely cannot complain with the facilities that I have been given. So, if you want to see Seabourn Sojourn, keep watching. Okay, let's start the video. And all I have done now is shown you the room from where I was sitting when I made that introduction. So, what do we have? Well, and excuse my rubbish, because I'm getting ready to pack. So I have a porthole, I have a table and 2 chairs. Then there are wardrobes, glasses for drinks, clothes. Fridge is in there. A beautiful, very, very comfortable bed. TV, more cupboards, more cupboard space. Over here, again, wardrobe, that's the word I'm looking for. Wardrobe, more wardrobe. And then this is the, hi, this is the, you get a bath if you want. Not all ships have bath, shower. And again, excuse my toiletries. And then this is a view of the room from this side. Okay, let's go a little further. Now, ahead of me here is the main restaurant. And I'm not going to go in there simply because there's people having their dinner and I don't want to disturb them. But I will put up a clip of what the restaurant is like. We'll go one up. From deck 4 up now to deck 5. So at the top of the stairs, that'll take you to suites. And those that know me know I love a good laundrette. There's one here and there's one there. I'll take you in and show you. They're both identical. 2 ironing boards, 2 washing machines and 2 two dryers. A little conference room. And there's a guest marching. Keep doing that. I like the sound of that. I thought
That's the great escape, isn't it?
I thought it is a great escape. I thought there was a band coming. There's a number of conference rooms. They're all the same. Then you go across this bridge. I refer to this as the bridge. Come ahead. Some nice artwork here. Also, I'll show you that just while I'm waiting. Nice. Okay. Come ahead. Now, there's something really delightful across this bridge, and I don't mean the cruise director's offices, which are in here. I'll not go in there, but look at this. Look at that. Those of you know, of course, I have a dash hound of my own. And that's solid silver, I was told. It's valued at about, I think, 35,000. If you want to know the details of his name, it's Tickle. Eh? Lovely. Then we're into the middle of the ship. This delightful stairway that leads up or down. No point me going down. That's actually down there. Down there that way is back into the dining room. Beautiful. Now we'll go out to the open deck. On this sea day. And back in. What? As you know, you're not going back in. On the day of recording this, we're coming along the coast of Scotland. We're heading to Edinburgh, just so that you know, for reference, where we are and how calm the sea is. Okay. Another beautiful piece of artwork here is this boat. That's stunning. Gorgeous. Now, straight on will take us into the club. This is where it can get quite lively at night time. Casino on the left. This is the club. And out onto the back deck, out onto the back deck as well. But I'll take you out onto that deck a little higher up. Now, back to these stairs, and we'll go up to the next deck, which is deck 6. Again, guest cabins. And we're not going to get very far here on deck 6, simply because, how are you? That leads straight into the Grand Salon, the Grand Saloon, which is where I performed, where everybody performs. And if you watched my last video, you'll have seen everything happening in there. But again, I'll put up a little clip of in there later on for you. They're probably rehearsing something, so we'll not go in. Nice clock. Right, we'll go up in the lift this time to deck 7. Seabourn Square, coffee bar, shops, card room. This coffee bar is my big downfall. Up to 7, come on. when I go in here, I'm not going to talk because there will be people sitting reading their books. This is our magazines. This is where people like to come to relax. But I will show you the coffee bar, which will be on my right when I go in, the food they have, and then I'll just walk around and show you Seabourn Square. In the very middle of this area is where the reception desk is. So it's not like you know, a big counter. You go in, and as soon as you walk in, they'll stand up to greet you, and then you'll sit down and they'll deal with any question that you might have. It's also the future cruise sales are here, down there, and in here is the destination. In other words, when we arrive at a port, they'll tell you what all's happening. But here's the coffee bar and ice cream bar, I should say, as well. You're now a YouTube star. There's all the lovely food, coffees. How are you? All good, thank you. Library. And the staff, how are you? The staff all know your name. And this is out the back of Seabourn Square. Another fabulous place just to sit and relax. And they put on the heaters just out the back of the ship, which is lovely. Now we'll come into the boutiques, so I'll show you the shops. Usual sort of boutiques. You get the idea. Now we're heading up to deck 8, which is where the colonnade is, and Solus, which is a specialty restaurant. Deck 8. And colonnade is the normal buffet type place, which I'll take you in and show you. I'll wash my hands first. When you arrive up at the colonnade, this is the greeting that you will get. And where are you from?
I am from Peru.
And are you enjoying Seabourn?
Yes, of course. I have more than 2 years here.
Oh, well then you must be really good.
Yeah.
And is this smile always there?
Yeah.
Of course it is. I'm just brilliant. Now, this is just give you an idea of the food. I think we could be more than satisfied in here. How are you? There's a little chicken. Maybe it's not. Yeah, it is. Salads. If you want to eat outside, you can eat out there. More food, desserts. A delightful place, you will agree. Now, as you can see, out there is the pool. And again, in the evenings, you can have, you can have food out there as well. It's lovely. If you're in the Mediterranean or if you're in the Caribbean and the sun's shining, well, the sun's shining at the minute, we're in Scotland, it's a great place to eat. I'll go out there in a second. This is Solus, which is a specialty restaurant. I'm sure you'll agree it's beautiful. Now, I'm conscious that people are probably out here sunbathing, so I don't want to take too much video, but I'll give you an idea of what it's like out here. Basically self-explanatory. You have the swimming pool, 2 hot tubs, and nice to see the people up sunbathing there. Another nice bar. This is the Sky Bar. Other friendly faces. And that's back down to the pool, obviously. I've just come up these steps. Hard to believe these blue skies and sunshine. We're just off the coast of Scotland. This is the spa. I'm not going to go in. I never go in when I'm filming in case I come across guests in dressing gowns. And that would be the last thing that I would want to film. I just love these little art installations. I don't know what they are. The fitness center is with the spa as well. All right, let's go further up. Now we're at the observation bar, which is at the top and front of the ship. Nice place to come in the evening. There's always piano music. Piano. Nice quiet space as well. Right at the very front of the ship. All the teas in the world that you want. Well, I hope you enjoyed that little walk through the ship. I've come back out onto deck 5 just to finish it. That is as detailed as I'm going to do it, because as a guest entertainer, as a performer on the ship, well, obviously I don't want to make guests feel uncomfortable. If you were just a guest, you could film anywhere you want, but it would be wrong for guests to say, oh, guest entertainer. Not that they would, but I just don't leave myself open to that. Anyway, as I've said, I hope you have enjoyed this little walk through the ship, and thank you for watching the channel. I'll see you in the next one on an entirely different ship. Bye for now.